Hey, it's Bruce Hill, New Skills, New You. Just upgraded to LinkedIn Premium Business, and I wish I had started the camera a little bit earlier. I'm getting better about documenting the process, so stay with me. Let me see if we can do this. I haven't hit refresh yet, so this may or may not work. But if I hit connect right here, your invitation is not sent because you've reached the weekly limit of connections. So hopefully you can see that in the bottom uh, corner. There we go. Your invitation was not sent because you reached the weekly limit for connection invitations. There's two things I want to share with you before you invest in any software, before you start using artificial intelligence, where you adopt a complicated sales methodology. Is first of all, is what you're working on working? That's the first question, is what you're doing the right thing the right way? That's number one. Are we doing the right thing the right way? So then let's zoom back out metaphorically and literally. Why have I reached the weekly limit? Because I'm using this tool consistently. This time last week, I was at 2,900 connections. Okay, this time last week I was at 2,900 connections. This week, 7 days later, I'm at 3,303. That's a great number. It's progress. So I'm consistently using this tool. So before I go over here and I pay money for premium, it's a great tool. If you are B2B, I strongly encourage you to use LinkedIn. If you need a training or support for your team, just reach out. Um, but before I spend money to make something we're not doing easier, I need to pause and think like, wait, we're not using LinkedIn. We don't know if our outreach is working. I need the stats. Let me see if I can get the stats. Give me 2 seconds. No, we don't guess over here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and share this with you all. So where is, it was a little bit farther back. See, this is why you got to track it. I was at 322 last week, not 29. And so at that's followers. Okay, sorry. This one is connections. This one's followers. A subtle difference, but that's for another video. So I was just above 2,900. So this time last month, I was at 2,900. Excuse me. So now, I got to update that for today, right, on connections. This is where I'm looking at, hey, is this effective? So this is positive replies, this is meetings booked. And honestly, this needs to be updated because I checked the back office. It's actually 12. So somewhere meetings are getting booked, but they're not ending up on the sheet. So I've got 7 appointments, meetings booked from LinkedIn over the last, how many days is that? Just under 30. So now when I go to invest in this tool, this should be a multiplier. You can't multiply by 0. So now they promise, right, 4 times more profile views, guidance on how to level up. Okay, that's great. Are you using the tools you already have? Stay open to new opportunities. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Make it easy for people to reach out to me and make the most of premium. Let's take a look at the premium features. These are all irrelevant if you're not already using this tool. So if you're on Facebook every day, you're on Instagram every day, maybe you're in person, right? You go to workshops, networking events, conferences. Do not pay for tools that don't help you do what you're already doing more easily. You see, I don't need a job. I'm running a business. Some profile enhancements. I'm going to go through these later. I think that could be a useful video. But the most important thing I want to share is let's work on what's working. Let's work on multiplying what's working. That's why I wrote the book, Better Questions, Better Clients, right? How do we, you can go to askingbetterquestions.com, grab a pre-order. I'm talking to the editor later, right? Shout out to the pre-order supporters. How do we hear yes more often without complicated sales methodologies, expensive software, artificial intelligence, right? And that's really where I wanted to be able to get to, before I invested money in a tool. I'm not saying software is bad. I'm not saying having a sales process is bad. I'm not saying artificial intelligence is bad. But what questions do we need to ask ourselves? Do we need to ask our clients? And then once we figure out what those are, let's invest in tools to multiply our effort. Let's invest in technology and training to multiply our effort. But first, before we do that, make that investment, let's check out what are those questions we need to be asking. All right. So my name is Bruce Hill, New Skills New You. I help you here, yes, more often by making sales simple.